You listened to 1,257 artists this year, but no one came out on top but Russ. Russ actually did it. Yo, that's actually insane.
I do it for the love first, peep the intentions, man. I spit game, but you never learn no lessons, man.
It's that time. It's that time. It is November 29th. It's the end of the year, y'all. Can't believe it's almost the end of the year. 2024 is almost upon us. Spotify has released once yet again another year. We're doing this again. Spotify Rap is here. It is about 6:59. I probably should turn that on. Give me a second. Let's see how long it's gonna take. There we go. Oh, it's about 6. Oh, you can't see it's out of focus. It's about 6:59 right now. I've been up since 5:30 this morning because I had to get to work at like before 7. But yeah, Spotify Rap. Usually I do this. I'll be able to do it the morning of that it comes out, but unfortunately I was at work when this first really came out. But Spotify Rap, man, it's always Spotify Rap. Spotify just tracks the listings from January 1st of the year to October 31st. So it's not all the way up to the date of November 29th, what it is now. It tracks all the way up to October 31st. They stop tracking, and that's when they do all their calculations and do how they want to make the Spotify Rap, how the design is always the designs is always changes. The last few years are pretty consistent with the Instagram story style of like how it's designed and how it goes on the app itself. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they do it. They did like the moods last year in different genres. It's gonna be interesting to see what it is this year. I'm truly interested to see what my numbers are. Of course, like the minutes listened. The minutes listened is always up and down. I think the most minutes I ever listened to was like almost 70,000 or so. I believe I got a whole folder. Give me a second. I got a whole dedicated folder to all my Spotify raps over the years. Let's see. 2017 I did 63,000 minutes. 2018 I did 55,000 minutes. 68,000 minutes in 2019. Let's see, 2020 I had 73,000. So I think 73,000 is my most. No, 2016 I had 83,000. 2016 was a good year for music, man. 2016 was such a solid year for music. 2021 I had 78,000 minutes listened. That's insane. And then last year I had 58,000 minutes. That's a 20,000 difference between the years. So it's gonna be interesting to see how much minutes I had this year. What I'm truly interested to see is a couple of things. I'm gonna do a couple of predictions, but I'm not sure how good my Spotify numbers are gonna be. Cause let me show y'all real quick. Let me share my screen. If y'all don't know, there's an app called Spotty Stats or Stats.fm where you're able to track your it taps into your API, nerdy stuff. Get tapping into the API your Spotify, so it can track your Spotify stats. But if I show y'all from, you can see here, let's do it for this year. You can see this line graph in the middle of the screen. You can see that it's been up and down all around across the year. You can see around like between March and June, it kind of like stopped tracking. So I'm not sure that's going to translate onto Spotify itself, or if it's just this app itself that just somehow stopped tracking. But then the rest of the year just been up and down tracking. You can see around like October, it kind of like stopped tracking again. So I'm interested to see if it fully tracked my total amount of time. I don't know. Hopefully not. I guess we can get into some other predictions as well. I'm predicting Logic's always been my top artist for every single year from 2015, that if they kind of first started doing it in 2016, then 2017 when they full-fledged started doing Spotify Rap. Logic's always my number one artist, but I think this year Russ might be my top artist for Spotify of 2023. I think Russ will be my top artist. I think it's because I've been listening to a lot of Russ music. I think Russ had a better term in terms of releasing better music this year. His album Santiago came out earlier this year, just a couple months ago, back in August. Thoroughly enjoyed that album from him. Logic released the album early this year, back in February in College Park. I just didn't get too much replay value. I talk about this across my live streams, during my reaction video and follow-up videos that I did regarding College Park. It just, the skits hurt the replay value of things. And just as the year goes along, I just truly wasn't listening to too much Logic. But Russ released Chomp 2.5 EP. I can't get enough of that song. Easy. I think Easy from Chomp 2.5 is probably my favorite. It's probably my top song of the year. It's going to be interesting to see if it truly is going to be something else. But yeah, Chomp 2.5 went insane. Those 5 songs from Russ. And then Santiago, like I said, it was one of my favorite albums for the year. So I think Russ is probably going, for the first time ever, is going to be my top artist for 2023, and probably Logic going to be right behind. I don't know. It's the only ways to see. My minutes is probably not gonna be that high. It's gonna be interesting to see. Like I mentioned, I don't know Spotify stats is tracking it properly or just the app that didn't track properly. Hopefully Spotify did. Maybe the minutes, I'm predicting the minutes probably be like 50, 55K. I think I wasn't listening to too much music this year. I've just been very busy. This has been a transition year for me for a lot of things, so I wasn't listening to too much music as I did. I haven't been uploading too much videos as I usually typically do. So it's gonna be interesting to see what my Spotify Wrapped is going to be. So all that being said, I think I got my predictions out the way. Let's talk about Spotify stats not tracking properly. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let me record my screen once again. We can open up Spotify, and it should be right at the home page. You can see it right at the top, right, even right in the middle. So let's see Spotify Wrapped. It says Daytwan Coates Hall. Your 2023 Wrapped is here. Yes, it's time. Tap the big reveal. Let's hop into it, y'all. Oh, Shuri. Oh, I forgot to mention. Let me pause this real quick. I forgot to mention that's Dende's song right there. I couldn't get enough of Dende this year. Dende released two. I think Dende is probably gonna slide in for one of my top 5 artists, because Dende released 2 albums earlier this year, back in June and I think March. Both of those albums, 95 Civic is one of them. I'm forgetting the title of the second album release, but both of those albums I can't get enough of. So I think Dende is probably gonna slide into my top 5 artists. But that's playing right now. This song is Cherie. This was on his Pregnancy Pack that came out in 2021, I believe. Pregnancy Pack. You can already tell the title of the EP is called Pregnancy Pack. You already know what that's gonna be entailing. Oh my, adore you. Knew that. 2023 was a feast for your ears. You listen to 53 different genres. Interesting indeed. This is Carnival, I think, that's playing in the background from 2022 for Vinyl Days from Logic. Interesting they choosing this song. How do your tastes stack up? Let's see. Oh, they got a nice little sandwich there. I guess it's for all the different genres. It's showing different breads, different buns. All right, so my top genres. Obviously, you already know. Most of y'all know rap and hip hop is my favorite genre. So we got rap, underground hip hop. Shout out to Griselda. Shout out to Alchemist. Shout out to all the underground hip hop artists. R&B, of course. Gotta love some good old R&B, man. Rhythms and blues, man. Can't go wrong with some rhythm and blues. Alternative R&B, interesting, and alternative hip hop. Very interesting. The alternative R&B and alternative hip hop. I try to diverse myself. You know, it's always got to somewhat be in the genre. No, I love all types of music. Probably country is probably my least favorite. I love all genres, types of music, but obviously it typically revolves around traditional rap and hip hop, and obviously alternative R&B and alternative hip hop. I guess gonna have other elements of other genres that's looped in there. But let's continue on. Ooh, shout out to Coda. This year you're listening took you to place. Wait, this year you're listening took you places. Okay. And one place you listen just like you. Okay. Tempe, USA. Tempe. Shout out to anyone that's watching somehow in Tempe, USA. People there are far more likely to be fans of Logic, Russ, and Coda the Friend. I guess Russ, Logic, Coda, my friend, was the top artists. Maybe they're in my top 3. Obviously, I already know Logic and Russ going to be there. It's going to be interesting to see who's number 1 and 2. And then I guess maybe Coda the Friend slid in there. I don't know. We're going to see. And there goes Easy. I told y'all, Easy, man. Easy goes absolutely insane. That's the most feel-good, confident, braggadocious song ever from Russ, man. Easy, man. Go listen to Easy by Russ. I'm telling y'all, that's a banger of a song. This says you played 3,952 songs in 2023. Goddamn, that's a lot of different songs. And one that was really connected. I guess is probably what Easy was playing in the background. Yep. How did I know? That Russ Easy is gonna be my number 1 favorite song of the year? I just knew it. I played this song too many times. I've created I did a highlight tape for my alma mater, the College of New Jersey. I don't know if y'all can see probably not there. You probably can't see the varsity jacket that's over there. Yeah, that's up there. But yeah, I made it like a highlight tape for my alma mater's football team. Too easy. Easy is absolutely the most hype. My most turn up song. Give me high energy. Get the confidence going. Easy by Russ. Absolutely insane. Played it 118 times. But you had room in your heart for more. And this is another song from Chop 2.5. I'm trying to remember what it is. Is it not is it not I can't remember the title of the song. Wow. It's the one produced by Havoc. But yeah, this song is also by in Chop 2.5. Okay, here's my top. My top songs is every single song from Chomp 2.5 in order of my favorite songs from Easy, Reflection, Buckled Up Freestyle. That's what's the title of the song I was playing in the background. Perfectionist and Wicked Rays. I think why this is in my tops is because every time before I go to the gym, which is like 2 to 3 times a week, I listen to Chomp 2.5 as like the opening sequence into my when I'm warming up and stuff at the gym. So I think that's why it is in my top songs. But Interested is all Russ right there. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh, they got a whole new a whole library for my top 23 songs. I'm gonna have that link down below if you want to see the full list, I guess. It says time is it's a construct, but we kept track anyway. Okay. You listen. Oh, 66,000 minutes. It was actually more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 50, 55K. I thought it was a slower year for me for listening to music, but I got back in the 60,000. It's been a couple years since I got to 60,000. That's 46 days. That's insane. That's a lot of listening to music. You peaked on August 25th at 503 minutes, and you were in the top 3% of listeners worldwide. Interesting. August 25th. What was August 25th? Let's see. I don't know what day of the week. That's just a random day. October 25th. That was a Friday. Interesting. Interesting that that's selected as a day that I listen to the most. Continue on. You listened to 1,257 artists this year, but no one came out on top but Russ. Russ actually did it. Yo. That's actually insane. That's absolutely insane that Russ topped out above Logic for the first time ever. Logic has always been my top artist every single year, and Russ finally topped him. That's absolutely insane to think about. But I predicted that because I'm listening to so much Russ this year, from the new music he released all this year to the catalog, the various catalog he has from other albums, all the crazy Lucy singles he has as well. I just had that feeling and inkling that Russ was going to overtop Logic to be my top artist for the year. You had something special with your top artist. Here's how you spent time with them across the year. That's Perfectionist playing right there. Peak listening time. I guess peak listening time for Russ was in August. Interesting. And there goes Logic number 2, of course. Peak listening time was in January. Interesting, because College Park came out in February. Interesting. That's Vinyl Days playing around in the background of the title track. Number 3, Drake. And the peak listening time was in October. That's when he released For All the Dogs, so that makes sense. I just want to get to know you. Take my time and show you. Banger. Hey, what I say? Dende in the top 5. Dende coming at number 4 in September. Interesting, because he released the albums he released this year came out in January and March, I believe. So it's interesting that the top listening time for him was in September. Number 5 is The Weeknd. Yep, I think The Weeknd's been in my top 5 for the last few years now. I still thoroughly enjoy the 2020s he have is absolutely insane. The After Hours came in 2020. Dawn FL came out last year, so it makes sense that The Weeknd, not to mention all the plethora of features he'll be doing as well. So The Weeknd has definitely been on a solid run the last few years. Here's the top artist. Russ, Logic, Drake, Dende, and The Weeknd. My predictions turned out pretty well. I predicted that Russ was going to overtop Logic for the first time in my top artists. I predicted Dende is going to slid his way into my top 5. I think I even tweeted that too. I think I tweeted out like months ago that Dende's probably going to insert himself in my top 5 artists, and then that came true. Damn, I'm good. I'm Nostradamus out here. I'm Nostradamus out here, motherfucker. I'm Nostradamus. I can predict my Spotify right before it even comes out. I got Nostradamus out here. I'm Nostradamus out here. Hold up, someone's on the line. Oh shit!
I just wanted to hit you and say thank you so much for enjoying my music and listening as much as you did this year. It means so much to me, and I'm excited for what's to come. And I'm still grinding, and yeah, you know I don't be on social media like that. So let me.
That is facts.
I have been cooking. I've been spending time with family.
Heard that.
I've been having fun. I've been making beats.
Heard that.
I've been working on a lot of music.
Heard that.
I'm excited for y'all to hear. Love, peace.
Shit. Shout out to Logic having a stop. Shout out to Logic creating a personal message right there. That's nice that that Logic took the time out to create that for a Spotify rapper. That's interesting. Interesting that Logic. I guess Russ didn't make one, so they just put the next person up, and Logic is probably one of the top listeners, of course, for Logic. Obviously, I think he wasn't on top of my list like Russ was this year, but I guess with Logic coming in second place, he came in the placeholder for Russ, who didn't probably make a personal message like that. Carry on. We got Waveform. The Waveform podcast is the only podcast really I listen to on Spotify. So even though it says you're in the top 18% fan, which is interesting, this is the only podcast that's interesting even more because I watch the podcast now more than I listen to. But I guess earlier this year I was just listening instead of watching like I do now. But it's only one I do listen to on Spotify though. Going all night long. Wait. One moment, please. We'll turn off the lights. The way you listen to this year makes you a hero. Maybe we should say anti-hero? Tap to reveal. Time traveler. Have we met before? You travel back in time, listen to songs on repeat again and again. The best tracks never get old. That's facts. I can't tell y'all. Once I find like a collection of music, like this is what I typically do for albums. I play this specific songs for albums that I know I'm going to go back to over and over again and probably never going to get tired to. So yes, I do go back and listen to a lot. So that's probably how Russ, like even though Russ released some good music this year, Russ probably became my top artist of the year because I still go through the plethora, hundreds of songs they released over the course of the last few years now that I always come back to. That's probably how I overtop Logic for my top artist of this year. I was never welcome in these record labels. These sample tribe called Quest and after pay Lou Reed 100% pick up the mic. I'm under couple days in LA link with big wigs, arrogant taste. This is this Wicked Race? And then that's the traditional Spotify rap right there. So as y'all can see, Russ becoming my top artist is absolutely insane. Logic number 2, Drake, Dende, The Weeknd to follow out. 66,000 total minutes. My top songs were every single song from Top 2.5 with Easy coming up on top, as I predicted. Top genre, rap, of course. Yeah, that is my Spotify rap. Comment down below what y'all think about my Spotify rap. Comment down what are your Spotify numbers, who your top artists. What do you think about Russ overtaking Logic to be my top artist for the year? That's still absolutely insane to think about, that Russ overtook that. How many minutes did you listen at? I got 66,000. That's still not my best. My best that I mentioned was 83,000. That was back in 2016. This is like mid-tier for me, 66K. Yeah, definitely comment down below what you think about Spotify rap. Put down your numbers and the stats, the numbers you have for your Spotify rap. And until next year, until 2024, it's gonna be interesting to see what music. It's insane, y'all. It's absolutely insane that it's almost 2024, y'all. It feels like I just made the Spotify rap for 2022 last year. Time flies. Time is absolutely flying by. But comment down below what y'all think about my Spotify rap and put down your numbers as well. So, if you like the video, I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. Goddamn, absolutely insane. Russ actually took over as my top artist for the year in 2023. I predicted it. I didn't think it would happen, but it actually did happen. Absolutely insane. Leave all your comments down below what you think about my Spotify rap. And once again, put down below your Spotify rap numbers and your top artists, etc., etc. Some other predictions you might have, some predictions that didn't fall through. Comment down below. Leave everything comment down below. Until next year, the next Spotify rap for 2024 year. I see y'all then. Peace.